Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. So we are still in almost all the wars that we declared as soon as we took the throne as Kallinikos here. We did just peace out Hungary in the last episode for the duchy that we took from them. We are over our domain limit still though. I don't know if we got an extra holding somewhere. This doesn't seem familiar. There's a subholding in here that we're not supposed to have. I guess we'll just grant that to the Duke here. Okay, that's fine. We can also probably afford to disband some of these armies, since really Hungary was the only major power that we were fighting in Europe here. We'll go and fight this Polish army, I suppose. Not that they're doing anything that we need to worry about right now. We have an arranged marriage offer from our Despot of Castile. He wants to marry his brother, I assume. Yes, to my sister. Sure. That seems okay with me. We do have another child who needs educating as well. This is a cousin. So just a random person. We'll do fine there. We are now known as the Great. We have become exalted among men. Okay. We have a new Despot of Sardinia also. So we can take the ambition to convert a province, to develop our personal combat skills, or become known for virtue. Let's become known for virtue, why not? We should be able to do that at some point. I'm not sure how much piety we're gaining. 5 per month, so it'll be a while. We lost a siege over here. Okay. That's fine. We're sieging there. I think we have some troops on the way over from Italy, which are not quite there yet. Alright, that one was against Suabia. We're at 56 in that war. And that one was over in Wales, where we are at 34%. So I think we're just going to keep slowly sieging over here. We could go and fight this Welsh army, actually, which might be a good idea. Yeah, let's see. Well, we need to leave 3,000 here, so maybe we'll just ignore them. Do you see 2,000 troops from Suabia over here, which we could go and fight. Let's take 6,000-ish. Go after them. So the wars in which we're losing war score, we have Poland. We are, I think, in the process of sieging that county, so that's not an issue. And the two over here are the other ones. No, one over, yeah, two over here. This county and this one, which we are in the process of sieging. This one, we should probably get some troops over there. Let's take half of these. I guess we'll just march them through the mountains. They'll probably take some attrition. Maybe they'll be okay. And the other half we'll use to fight this army, and then probably this one. Meanwhile, we're taking some attrition here, but not very much. And we want to siege in Tyrol, so we're up to 79 against Suabia. Plus whatever we're going to get from this battle. And we also have another peasant revolt, which I'll probably just ignore under the assumption that our Despot of Africa can take care of it. 5,000 troops from Alba are there. We shouldn't need to worry about them. We should maybe send some troops over to reinforce that other army since it is a little bit weak. Not really in danger of being beaten by that army from Alba. Why are these so small? It's not really in danger, but we... Where are you? Come on. Should just put them over there in case. So we have improved opinion with our Despoino, which is nice, but probably a little pointless at this stage. We should probably move our Chancellor somewhere else. Just to make sure that we don't get any factions. Not that we have very many. Britannia, maybe. Or you can get this Duke out. The guy whose title we usurped in Armenia. I think we'll just ignore him and the factions for the moment. It's not really an issue yet. Okay, up to 84 against Suabia. And we captured a prisoner. May as well follow them for another little battle there. Our cousin became a skilled tactician. That's fine. We have a new Duke of Lower Lorraine, who is 4 years old. So we can safely ignore him for the moment. An enemy commander, sure, we'll take him. We also have a new Duke of Lorraine, but he is pretty happy, so that's fine. So cousin was born. We are at 99% against Middle Anglia. Do we need to fight a major battle there? Are we capped at 99 or not? So I think if we fight this little army, it should be worth 1%. Speaking of our Duke of Lorraine, he wants to marry some, I presume, relative of his to a relative of mine. I'll accept. Okay, that did get us to 100, and we want to siege over here, which gets the Suabian War to 94. But we'll enforce our demands here. We took one county ourselves. We'll grant to a random person, and they did get the subholding this time. The duchy title we can create. Let's see, it's de jure over here. Is this a titular title then? No, it's de jure over here. I'll probably just grant him the other duchy title as well, since he has some land in it already. Get rid of 2 vassals over here. That seems okay. And who are we still at war with over here? Guess you can come and siege some land there. Let's check on what's going on over in this area. We're about to finish a siege against Mosul. We have started sieging here. We did not attack this army yet, so let's go and do that. Twice his numbers. We should be okay going into the mountains. Probably crossing a river as well, but that's okay. Disband these boats while we're here. Okay, we want to siege over here. Alba is up to 78. Let's just take a quick trip to this county and fight that army before we resume sieging. We have sieged Nineveh, so that one is up to 31%. We're going to need to siege a good deal more land over there, I think. Okay. Looks like this battle is going to be fine. And we're at 100% against you. We'll enforce our demands, we'll take Tyrol. So you are supposed to be under Bavaria, which is a kingdom that we do not have and can't create. Can't create it if you're an emperor, apparently. Okay. Well, can we transfer you under Ravenna? Italia and Anaria? I think we should be able to, since he is just a count. Join up some of their land together. Alright, so you guys are no longer doing anything useful. I guess you can maybe just come over here for now. We'll probably just disband some of them. Never did fight this Polish army either. Let's go and do that. And back to this battle, which is now over. Alright, we beat Alba's army as well. We're at 84 against them, so we're going to have to do a few more sieges. You we will pursue over there. And then we'll head over here to fight them. Alright, got 14% from that. And our siege in their capital is going to finish pretty soon. Let's look at possibly usurping the kingdom of Suabia. We can usurp it now. So I guess we will. We don't have to do it now. It's not going to do any good for us until we can declare war on them again. Which we can't while we have levies raised, but we may as well, I suppose. We may just gain some land out of it. I think we did gain some land in here. Gone up to 68 vassals, I think, and I'll probably just give it to one of my other kings. Lower Lorraine, maybe? Where's de jure Suabia supposed to be anyway? Down here, so maybe Lorraine would be a better choice. He is already a double king, but that's okay. He's not actually going to gain any vassals from that, which is the main reason I would give it to him. You guys are supposed to be in Lower Lorraine, so we should be able to transfer you at least. What about you? We're already under Lorraine. Can't use this burg. I guess it's not in this list, okay. Well, we'll just leave it for the moment, and I guess we'll just give the kingdom to this guy anyway. We apparently hold the theme of Essex, I just saw, is that right? Well, we don't need that, we'll give it to our King of England. Which incidentally should improve his opinion enough to get him out of the faction if he's still in there. Alright, there's a pretty large army from Nuremberg there. So we'll send some troops up to fight them. Franconia is at war. And there is a civil war in France as well. Alright, up to 51 against Wales. I guess we'll just continue to siege over there. I'd like to actually wait until this battle is over before we engage them. So we're down about 21% war score in this war for not sieging anything, which means this siege, when it falls, will be worth quite a lot. Same on this one, I assume. And we've sieged Cologne. And we won that battle, so we can probably just assault this one back pretty quickly. They only had the one holding there, so that's fine. I think we have a holding sieged here as well that we can take back to. I have a nephew that needs to be educated. Which is taken care of. Didn't actually catch the Polish army there, so let's see if we can fight them there. And here's that army. We could break off a siege here. No, we have a spare army right here we can use. Put in commanders. More support for one of our peasant revolts, which I'll continue to ignore. Alright, 37 war score from that, and we seem to have destroyed the army. Guess we'll spread out and do a few more sieges there, though we probably won't need to do that many. And Poland has escaped us again. One of these days we'll catch them, and soon we'll manage to siege that county as well. Which will put our last negative war into the positive. Alright, Bulgaria is no longer considered part of Bulgaria. Oh, and we see 15,000 troops from Alba, but actually we're at 100% against them with that siege we just finished, so we can enforce demands. We gained it ourselves, so I think we'll just grant the whole kingdom, or the whole county, to this guy. And I guess you can come around here and fight the Welsh army. Not that they're doing anything. Alright, we're at 97 against Lori. I'll have this army fight them just in case it's worth 3%. Seems a little bit optimistic, but maybe. Oh, it was worth 6%. I guess I was just being pessimistic by thinking it was optimistic. We'll enforce our demands, take his stuff. We're or actually just vassalize him. He's supposed to be under Armenia. So we'll transfer him. And this guy as well, we vassalize separately. We probably have the duchy title too. So I probably should have granted that to one of these guys before transferring them. Let me just check that I have that. I do, I'll just grant it to the king then. Alright, so we can probably just disband some of these. We'll send this 10k down to siege here, and I think there's a subholding here that we could siege, so we'll do that. Keep them around for the moment. And Poland continues to be evasive with their little army over here at least. But finally we've caught them. Alright, we are still negative war score against Poland, but that will change pretty quickly over here. Probably go and fight this army. New despot of Bosnia. And I guess we'll appoint the Duke of Venice. I don't know, we'll appoint this Duke instead as our Mysticos, since he has a slightly lower opinion. Yeah, we'll take the leader, I suppose. Oh, that was you. Okay, I thought that was the Polish siege ending, but no, it was not. So we can enforce our demands over there. So let's see, we gained this one and this one. Otherwise, we've vassalized him. So I guess we'll just create random vassals in there, which I think we did, yes, okay. See, he's also supposed to be under Armenia. You're already there, that's fine. I guess those guys ended up directly under me. And this should be that pretty much taken care of. Aran here also has quite a lot of land. Can we just transfer him under Armenia? That would be useful. Apparently not. Alright, well, we'll try to do something about it later. For now though, we're out of time, so we'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.